Today, let's talk about classifying shapes. The first thing I want to talk about is some vocabulary that will help you understand the shapes a little better. So over here, let's talk about tri. Tri means three. So I gave you some examples, like a tricycle has three wheels. A tripod has three legs. A triceratops has three horns. And a trilogy, you see, it doesn't say trilogy, but you see the tree there in the beginning, TRI, is three books in a series. So anytime you see TRI, that typically means three. Over here, quad means four. So this one was a little more difficult to find examples for, but a quadricep, this muscle, these muscles right here in your legs, they have four muscles. So the quadricep is made up of four muscles, quad. And then this one is something you're going to learn in third grade, but it's called a coordinate plane. And this is made up of four quadrants. You'll see here that it's divided up into four different sections. Those are called quadrants. So quad meaning four. Okay, now let's look at our shapes. So if we're classifying our shapes, we know that tri means three. Triangles have three sides. So these are examples of some triangles that have three sides. It doesn't matter. You can see this triangle is the same as this triangle, but it's upside down. And it's a little bit bigger. These both still have three sides. This triangle looks a little different. It's got straight sides here, and then it's kind of angled this way. It still has three sides, which means it's a triangle. So all three of these are triangles. Quadrilaterals are shapes that have four sides. So all of these shapes have four sides, which means that they are quadrilaterals. Now, this one right away you recognize as a rectangle. So we do call it a rectangle, that's the name. But we classify it as a quadrilateral because it has four sides. Just like this is a square, but it has four sides, so we call it a quadrilateral. This is a rhombus with four sides, so it's a quadrilateral. And this one is called a trapezoid. Again, four sides, so we classify it as a quadrilateral, but they do have specific names. And the last one I want to talk about is a hexagon. This is the most typical shape you'll see when someone says hexagon. The prefix hex means six. So anytime you see hex, you're thinking six sides of a hexagon. Again, this is the most common hexagon you'll see. But if you look at this shape right here that I drew, you wouldn't recognize this as any kind of shape that has a name. But you see how I counted the sides? It has six sides. So therefore, it's classified as a hexagon. Okay, so in your work today, they ask you to look at the shapes and classify them as a triangle, a quadrilateral, or a hexagon. So all you need to do is look at each shape, count the number of sides. If it has three sides, then it's a triangle. If it has four sides, it's a quadrilateral. And if it has six sides, it's a hexagon.